Hello, what's up, and welcome back to the Miami Dolphins franchise. Akia Green out of Utah is drawing Steve Smith comparison, who also went to Utah. I'm guessing they're talking about that Steve Smith, not the one that went to USC. And then bad news out of New Orleans. It looks like at the end of the year, Jimmy Graham, one of the best tight ends in the game, is going to be testing free agency. And who knows, maybe he'll come home to Miami. The Broncos are the number one team in the AFC and the number one team in the power rankings, if you believe in that stuff. We are not. We're like number 7. The Lions are number 2, believe it or not. The Lions looking very, very good. Von Miller, he's the top overall guy on the Broncos team, followed by Peyton Manning at 90 overall, Prater at 88, Clady 87, Brown at 87, both left tackles. Brown got kicked to the right side. Mays in the middle, absolute monster at 86 overall. Chris Houston is their top cornerback. Demaryius Thomas, 80 overall. Decker, 80 overall. Gibson, 75 overall. Those are their top 3 receivers. At tight end, you got Tammy out of Kentucky. He is their top pass catcher at that position, followed by Julius Thomas, who in real life might have got flip-flop. All I do know is that we are the road team. We beat the Kansas City Chiefs last week. Now we're trying to do another AFC West team dirty, you feel me? But it's the Sheriff, Peyton Manning, leading the Broncos into battle, and the Broncos will get the football first. White's going to send this one deep. Caldwell from his own goal line is waiting for the football up to the 10, to the 15, and brought down at the 21-yard line. And here comes Peyton Manning. Led the Broncos to a win last week. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 257 yards passing, completing 53.1% of his passes. I formation for the Broncos. Thomas in motion, going to give it to Willis McGahee. And look at McGahee get upfield with the quickness. Not as fast as he used to be, but that was a pretty good run there. Clady and Brown, as we mentioned, at the tackles. There goes the rest of the O-line. Decker, Thomas, Felton at fullback, McGahee at running back, Tammy at tight end. 2nd down and 1. Manning going to hand that thing off to McGahee with the toss play. He's able to work his way upfield, and that's going to result in a Broncos first down. 2nd down and 10. Manning finds Tammy, and that's going to be caught for a gain of 5 for his first reception. 3rd down and 5. Manning surveys the field, launches it deep, right into the arms of Vontae Davis. And he's on the return as he crosses midfield. And the first mistake of the ball game happens on the very first possession of the ball game. Tannehill, not the best job last week of getting the ball to our receivers. Did have 1 touchdown to the big boss. Randy Moss went for 65 yards, but less than 50% completion percentage, not very good. Gonna find the rookie out of Miami, Goodwin. Gain of 9 in the first down. Jonathan Stewart, the ex-Panther, gonna work his way upfield, and he's gonna pick up a decent gain there. Brown and Dumerville are your defensive ends. Von Miller is an outside backer in a 4-3 scheme. Wonder how that's going to work out. Smith, the ex-Dolphin, is now playing corner for those Broncos as we go up the gut, brought down by Mays. That's going to be a first down. 2nd down and 11. Quick pass, nearly intercepted by Adams, who was on Devon Best. So 3rd down and 11 from the 24-yard line. Tannehill going to drop it off underneath. And that's not going to get the job done. Elderman makes a catch for just 6 yards. We're going to send out the field goal team. Kick is up, kick is good. So we did first an interception, but we'll only walk away with 3 points as Caldwell from the zone 5 up to the 25 and gets brought down at the 29-yard line. And here comes the Broncos, 12 personnel. 2 tight ends, 1 back. They're going to hand that thing off with McGahee. He breaks a tackle, then brought down from behind, picks up 7 yards there. Manning dropping back the pass, throws it quickly. Julius Thomas with the catch, brought down shy of midfield, gain of 12 yards for the 2nd string tight end from the 48. They go up the gut. McGahee is loose, gonna get brought down by Chung, and McGahee 5 carries, 39 yards already, up to the 35-yard line. Peyton Manning throws it over the middle, caught by Gibson, brought down by Trevor Thomas, our first-round pick. Gets to stop there, but the Broncos have another first down. Now McGahee gets to carry again. Good blocking, good running. Brought down by 3 Miami Dolphins. And that's going to set up 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Maroney gets to carry. In the one-time Georgia Bulldog, trying to get the first down on the ground himself, but he's no Terrell Davis, and he's not going to do the job there. So they do settle for 3. And this football game is all knotted up at 3 apiece. Reggie Bush waiting for the football inside his own end zone, about 7 yards deep, up to the 20, to the 25, and brought down at the 28-yard line. Pretty good kick return there. Now Lamar Miller, he's in the backfield, and he's going to go straight up the gut. And that's a beautiful piece of blocking and a beautiful piece of running for a fresh set of downs. Going to throw this one, caught by Devon Best, gets brought down right at that orange line. It will be a first down as we end the first quarter of play. So we have it at the Broncos' 49-yard line, 2nd down and 10. Tannehill dropping back. Tannehill under pressure. The ball gets hit up in the air. They're going to rule it an incomplete pass. And now it's 3rd down. They send a blitz. We throw it quickly, and that pass is nearly intercepted. So we got to give this one back to the Broncos from their own 20-yard line, 1st down and 10. Peyton Manning with a clean pocket, drops it off to Gibson, his 2nd catch, and that's going to result in a 1st down. Move those chains, gain of 11 there. 1st and 10, Manning dropping back. Manning again from a clean pocket, throws it into some traffic, and Thomas can't secure the catch. That would have been his first career interception. They go up the gut with McGahee, takes about 3 to bring him down, as Dansby going to get credited with the stop. And now it's 3rd down and 6 from the 35. Manning throws it, and basically throws it away. I guess he didn't like what he saw and didn't want to give it a chance to develop. And that pass goes sailing out of bounds. So we take over. Tannehill looking for Elderman. Elderman gets loose and going to pick up a gain of 8 for his 2nd catch. 3rd down and 2. Going to run the ball, and Jonathan Stewart with a big stiff arm on Von Miller. And that's going to result in a 1st down. We have a nice little 3-headed rushing attack monster, if you will. That pass caught by Devon Best. His 2nd reception gives us a 1st down as we work our way back in Bronco territory. Quick pass to the tight end, and Goodwin makes the catch, and we're doing a much better job with our accuracy today, and we are spreading the wealth. Almost everybody has about 3 catches. That's Best gets number 3 right there, and we're inside the Broncos 20. So 1st down and 10, the big boss, Randy Moss, in the ball game, line up in the slot. We throw it his way right up the seam. Beautiful catch, gain of 17 as he gets brought down at the 1. So 1st and goal, Reggie Bush is the deep back. We give it to him, and he's going to cross the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. The Miami Dolphins put together a very nice drive, and we're going to walk away with the game's first touchdown. So we're up by 7 as Peyton Manning and Broncos offense take back over. Manning under some pressure gets hit as he lets it fly and is broken up by Davis. Had an interception in that 1st quarter. 3rd down and 10. They fake the draw. Under pressure, Soliak gets up in there for the sack, and that is going to bring a stop to their drive. Peyton just held on to the ball a little bit too long, and that's all we needed to get after him and bring him down in the backfield. So good coverage on the back end. There goes Reggie Bush with some good blocking, finds a gaping hole, and he's going to pick up a gain of 7. His best run, 4 carries, just 9 yards so far for Reggie Bush. Tannehill going to drop it off to Goodwin, who gets hit by DJ Williams, and that pass goes straight to the grass. 3rd down and 3, looking for Julian Edelman. Makes the catch there, breaks a tackle and stopped in his tracks. And he's going to pick up a 1st down, 3 catches, 23 yards for him. 1st down and 10. Send up a screen pass to Reggie Bush, who got hit coming out of the backfield by Dumerville. That slowed him up just enough to force an incompletion. And then we go with the draw play, and Von Miller ain't playing around. A huge hit there. And we're looking at 3rd down 11. Tannehill drops back, lets it fly, caught. Pierre makes the catch, the rookie out of Maryland, with a gain of 20. And it's going to be 1st down and 10. Now from the 23, 2nd down and 9. Tannehill drops off to Reggie Bush, breaks the tackle, but ends up going backwards. They will give him forward progress, so a gain of just 1. So 3rd down and 8 from the 22. Tannehill surveys the field, takes a shot deep to Randy Moss. It's going to be overthrown. Kind of just put it where he can get it or nobody else can get it, because it's still in field goal range. The kick by Carpenter is good, and we take a 10-point lead. Peyton Manning under some pressure, and Cameron Wake on 2nd down and 5 gets the sack. The Broncos hurry back to the line of scrimmage. It's now 3rd down and 14, and Manning gets hit by Cameron Wake again. He had 25 sacks last season. That's number 3 so far this year. There goes Miller, and Miller's going to get loose. And Miller weaving through traffic. Big block downfield by Devon Best, and we take it up to the Bronco 34-yard line. 1st down and 10. Tannehill under pressure, and they get the sack. They sent 7 our way. We couldn't get the ball out of our hands quick enough, and now it's 2nd down and 18. We go up that sideline, caught by Devon Best. He gets out of bounds, and now it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 23. Tannehill looking, that pass caught by Pierre. Touchdown. The Miami offense is cooking with grease, Grandpa's recipe, and that's Pierre's first career touchdown. A rookie out of Maryland. We picked him over some talented guy named Lipsky out of LSU, and we went with him, and I think it might be the best choice long term. And right now we're up 20-3. Last week was kind of rough for Tannehill. You think maybe a sophomore slump might be at play for week 1 of season 2, but so far today it's all good. So we're going to get the football first to start the second half of play. From our own 20-yard line, 1st down and 10. Lamar Miller's the lone running back. Going to try to give it to him, and Von Miller, no relation, going to bring him down in the backfield. And that's not a good look. Our rushing attack has not been that impressive outside of Jonathan Stewart. Reggie Bush less than 10 yards so far today. 2nd down and 15, and look out. Was that Von Miller? I don't know who it was, but somebody just unloaded on Tannehill. The ball goes straight up in the air. They're going to rule it incompletion. That pass caught by Devon Best has a long way to go. Got about halfway there, but we got to punt the ball to the Broncos, who take over for the first time this second half. They're going to find Eric Decker. His first catch, going to net them 8 yards there. 2nd down, 2 yards. Peyton Manning throws it up top, and it's dropped by Thomas. It's a well-timed hit by Patrick Chung. And now it's 3rd down and 2 from the 49. They're going to give it to Felton. Get your fullbacks involved. And Kason, he's one of our newest players, gets to stop there, but after they pick up a 1st down, send up a screen pass, caught by McGahee. McGahee will not get away from Burnett. Great open field tackle there. And now it's 3rd down and 9 from the 45-yard line. Manning throws it, caught by Tammy, and that's a 1st down. The tight end doing what tight ends do, get open and be that security blanket for your quarterback. Manning surveys the field, has all day, just a 4-man rush by the Dolphins. He throws it deep. It's caught. Demaryius Thomas in the back of the end zone. Peyton Manning had all day, let that thing fly, and Thomas hauls it in. And the Broncos get their first touchdown of the ballgame. They cut the lead down to 10. Reggie Bush from inside our own 10. It was holding on the kick return. So inside our own 10, Reggie Bush picks up 7. Tannehill going to drop it off to Devon Best. Not a lot going deep downfield, but these quick passes are doing the job. 6 receptions for 71 yards for Devon Best. So it's 1st down and 10. Tannehill going to fire it. Dropped by Pierre. He allegedly had some of the best hands in the draft. Tannehill going deep downfield to Pierre, who drops it again, and Williams is there for the pick. And that's going to result in our first turnover of the ball game, and the Broncos take over from inside our territory. I tried to challenge it, but the challenge option was not there. Looking at the in-game replay, the one that just came after the play, it looked like the ball hit the ground, but there was no option to challenge EA. 2nd down and 10, play fake. Manning, under some pressure, throws it on the run and throws a strike. And that pass is caught by Demaryius Thomas, and they're up to the 6-yard line. 2nd down and goal. McGahee hit in the backfield, brought down from behind. And then Robinson, he gets shaken up, back up D tackle. So 3rd down and goal. McGahee gets the carry, brought down by Campman. And, yeah, run the ball inside the red zone is usually a safe bet. But on 3rd down, you got Peyton Manning. Maybe let him throw the football. But they do cut the lead down to 7. 1st and 10. I'll give this thing to Jonathan Stewart. And Stewart breaks 1 tackle, then brought down by Miller. Gain of 2 there. Stewart still in the ball game. Going to get the carry here. And he gets brought down by Miller and company again. So now it's 3rd down and 2. Tannehill looking, throwing it, and it's caught by Goodwin. And Goodwin with another reception, his 3rd, just for 25 yards total. But so far, we're outdoing the Sheriff. Slightly better completion percentage for Peyton Manning, but yards, touchdowns, pretty even as of right now. But we are outdoing him in that yardage category. Tannehill under pressure. Tannehill going down. Mays with his second sack. He came in untouched. Just a blitz up the middle. We get the ball to Bush, brought down by Adams. Picks up 2 yards there. So 3rd down and 16. Tannehill with some time. Throws it. It's caught by Goodwin. Breaks a tackle and finally brought down at the Broncos' 37-yard line. He beat DJ Williams, and that's going to take us to the 4th quarter of play. So 1st down and 10 from the 37. Tannehill has it. He's looking. He's going to be caught by Randy Moss coming across the middle, and that's going to result in his 2nd catch. There's 3 catches this year, and he's just under 100 yards, and he does have a touchdown. That pass going to be caught by Julian Edelman, and that's going to result in a 1st down. You got to love the Patriots flavor with this Miami team. 2nd down and goal. We're going to get that thing to Stewart, and Jonathan Stewart's going to rumble for 6. Touchdown, Dolphins. And we are back up by 2 scores, but we missed the field goal, the PAT. I was trying to do it with one hand. My son jumped in my lap, and things happen, okay? Things happen. I apologize if we lose by 1, okay? Not Stewart, but McGahee gets the carry. They're going to pick up 6 yards. 2nd down, 4 yards to go from the 26-yard line. Peyton Manning looking, has Thomas wide open. Nobody was covering him at all, and that's going to result in a 1st down. Manning throws it quickly. Caught by Gibson, and Gibson works his way upfield and brought down by Davis. Gain of 7 yards there. Manning is looking. Manning is throwing it. Caught by McGahee, and Peyton Manning is hot on this drive. But his little dinks and dunks is going to take some time off the clock, and can they score? That pass caught by Demaryius Thomas again. His first catch was the touchdown, and since then, Peyton was like, I think I should get it to 88. He might be great. That pass caught by Decker inside the 10. He rumbles. So from the 8-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Manning throws it, caught by Felton. Great tackle by Jones. I thought he was going to shake him off, but Jones is able to bring down the fullback. 3rd and goal. Manning throws it at the back of the end zone. So they're going to have around 6:20 on the clock. They cut the lead down to 10 because of the missed PAT. So their defense got to get it stopped. We'll set up a screen pass to Reggie Bush, and he can always be dangerous with the football in his hand in some open space. Breaks the tackle and forced out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Gonna go to the air here again. Tannehill looking deep. It's caught by Moss, but there's a flag down. Moss is in the end zone, but it's going to be holding on the Dolphins. So 3rd down and 17. Tannehill going deep again, and Pierre makes the catch. Breaks a tackle and falls at the 30-yard line. 3 for 80 for Pierre plus a touchdown. So 1st down and 10 in Dolphins territory. Going to run the ball with Stewart. He has 10 carries for 47 yards. Stewart is still the deep back. Going to give it to him here again. Gets away from Williams and then brought down by Smith. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Give it to Reggie Bush, who's loose. Has the outside and has the Dolphins touchdown. And that might do it. Up by 3 scores now, and that might be all she wrote for the Denver Broncos' hopes of coming back and winning this one. But they do have Peyton Manning, so I guess anything is possible. But this defense is playing quite well. 2nd down and 9. They're going to set up a screen pass. Going to be caught by McGahee. There's a flag down. And that's going to result in a gain of 9, and it's roughing the passer. A little bit too advantageous right there with Starks. And that's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 44-yard line. Peyton Manning with time. Throws it. Caught by Thomas. Got both feet in bounds. 5 receptions for $111. 2nd down and 10 from the 38-yard line. Peyton Manning taking a shot deep, looking for Thomas. Well covered by Davis, and that pass hits the grass. So 3rd down and 10 now from the 38. Manning lets it fly. That pass going to be caught by Gibson, but shy of the 1st down. So 4th and 1. Manning under pressure. Takes a shot to the end zone. It falls incomplete, and that is going to do it. So we come to Denver, and we beat the so-called best team in the NFL according to the NFL Power Rankings. Do what you will with the power rankings in the NFL. I love the rankings in college football. I think it's never going to be the pro game as far as the college football playoff, it being fair and everybody agreeing. This is too many teams, and when you have a ranking system, nobody's ever going to be 100% happy. But power rankings in the NFL is what it is. Anyways, Cameron Wake, he's going to be out. He got hurt in this one. He's going to be sidelined for several games. That is not a good look, but good thing we signed Eric Campman, who had 2 sacks in week 1 versus Kansas City. So 410 in total yards for us. We kept the Broncos below 300. 311 yards for Tannehill. That is a good look passing for him. And then McGahee, 59 yards, led all the rushers. Stewart with 51, Bush with 39, Miller 6 for 25. So we're getting everybody involved. There's not really a clear-cut number 1 running back. Of course, Reggie Bush brings back kicks and punts for us. Lamar Miller is just not the highest overall guy. I do like him. He led the league in rushing touchdowns last season, but Jonathan Stewart so far has been the best running back at least this season. And again, it's only 2 weeks. Randy Moss, 2 catches today. Good start to the season for him. I wasn't really expecting too much for him. I wasn't going to sign another receiver, but when he was there and I looked at our group of receivers, I was like, why not add Randy Moss for a season? Let's see what he can give us. And so far, I'm pretty happy with what he's been able to give us. Tackles for loss, Von Miller, he was all over the place with 6 total tackles, 2 TFLs. Cameron Wake also with 2 TFLs. And then when it comes to the sacks department, I mean, you got Cameron Wake and Mays both with 2, and then Big Paul Soliai out of Utah. He had himself a sack as well. Picks, Vontae Davis, and then the former Miami Hurricane, DJ Williams. Your winners and losers, the Rams and Niners, they get tussling again, and the Rams get the win. I hate to say it. I hate to see it. The Carolina Panthers, beat the Atlanta Falcons. New England over San Diego. Denver, they lost to Miami, obviously. Giants over Seattle. The Jets, they're going to lose to Cleveland Browns. Chicago, they will beat Minnesota. Before that, Cincinnati, they will beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Arizona over Baltimore. Washington over the Philadelphia Eagles. Tampa Bay beats down the Tennessee Titans. Indianapolis, they survive versus New Orleans. Houston over Pittsburgh, 31-13. Buffalo, they beat Dallas. It's always like bittersweet. It's always like it's too late. Like it's too late to do that now. You know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean. But Buffalo, good for y'all. Anyways, we're going to be taking on the Dallas Cowboys. We are 2-0. Got a top 5 defense taking on the Dallas Cowboys. I have a top 10 offense. Should be a good one. I hope to see y'all there. I do hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. And until we meet again, my friends, peace, love. Hot sauce.